Hey guys, welcome to Blazing Guitars, where we talk about worship, gear, music, guitar, and everything in between. My name is Blaze Nelson, and today I want to just show you a really easy way that you can learn the arpeggios in a major scale. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So before I go any farther, the tabs for this exercise that I'm going to give you today are going to be linked in the description below. I would suggest that you go download that first and then watch the rest of the video. You're more than welcome to watch, but it'll be a little bit easier to understand what's going on if you have the tabs in front of you. So if you don't know what an arpeggio is just the notes of a chord played sequentially instead of all at once. So normally you would play a C chord like this, okay? And an arpeggio is like this. Now you can play an arpeggio in the context of a chord like I just did, or you could take the same notes and play it in the context of a scale. So for C major, for example, we could go C, E, G, E, C, okay? And that's gonna be how we're gonna do it today. So we're gonna be in the context of G major, and that scale looks like this. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to hit each arpeggio in the scale and then walk back diatonically until we hit the next arpeggio, play the arpeggio, and then walk back diatonically until you hit the following arpeggio after that. So in this context, we're going to hit the root major 7, so it's going to be G major 7. So we're going to go G major 7. And then we're going to go back through the scale until we hit the A, the next note in the scale. So we're going to go G major 7. And then we're going to go back until we hit the A. And then we're going to hit an A minor 7. And then we're going to go back until we hit the B. B. It's going to be B minor 7. C major 7. D7. And then it's going to be a E minor 7, F diminished 7, and then G major 7 again. Okay? And then you're going to go backwards. So we're going to start with our A minor 7, and then up, and then G major 7, and then back up to your F diminished 7, and then your E minor 7. And then you just keep following that same pattern all the way back up. Okay, so all together it looks like this. Okay, so again, go download the tabs, because if you try to follow that, that's going to be really frustrating. But what that exercise does is it gives you all those arpeggios, and if you just stop and think about it, they're right there. So you have your G major 7, your A minor 7, your B minor 7, your C major 7, your D7, your E minor 7, your F diminished 7, and then your G. Okay, so it's a really cool trick, and just as you're soloing, what you can start to do is you can start to think about the backing tracks or the chords that you're soloing over and play those arpeggios as those chords are happening, and then start playing off of those arpeggios. And so it gives you a really cool context to start working your solos around, and it just gives you a good framework to start thinking about chords and start thinking about especially diatonic chords. I know that that's a super confusing exercise. Again, what I would do and what I did was I went and learned it and memorized it, and then just used it as part of my warm-up routine. So when I pick up my guitar and I want to warm up, you just start going through those arpeggios until you're warmed up. And then you can start using those in the context of different scales. So you can take a Lydian and start to work out the arpeggios the same way. Okay. If that is confusing to you, just go ahead and download the tabs and learn that exercise and keep working on it, and go back and watch this video a couple times. Again, essentially this is just you're using arpeggios and then going back up the scale until you hit the next arpeggio, and you play through it. So I hope that was helpful. I thought this was a super cool exercise when I first learned it, and just wanted to show it with you guys today. So I hope you got a lot out of this. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or concerns, please leave a comment below. I have a Discord channel if you would like to jump in with other worship leaders and like-minded individuals. We are there, and that's linked in the description below as well. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and have a great week, and we'll see you soon.